Let's go. I'm better than ever, they never been better than I. Regarded the hardest and I ain't even reaching my prime. They hate that I'm great and they faking I'm real as they come. So sit back and let me show you how this shit is done. My composition, my propositions, I'm raping the system. I'm killing the competition and all of y'all are my victims. Eyes and oohs as I'm ripping the instrumental. Lyrical, individual, never been sentimental. I'm so hot every time that beat drop. And when I say I'm raping the system.
What is good, boxing fans and gamers? It's your boy Fight Night's finest, the selfie commentator, coming back at you with another Fight Night champion online ranked match. Rocky Marciano going up against Mike Tyson, and it's been a while since y'all been hit with the intro, right? It's been a while, but we back, and we better than ever. But speaking of being back and better than ever, we got this article that my guy BK Black Gold, tweeted at me, and I see that it's been getting some leadway and some headway, and of course it's about getting a new fight night, which is the thing that we all love and hope and are curious for, right? We all want a brand new boxing game, and of course there are some other indie developers and other people working on boxing games at the moment, which is great and it's good news, but how far those projects are going to come along, I'm not sure. And of course, I think most people are waiting for EA to step up in as the big AAA title to come around and, you know, fulfill our desires and our hopes. But as I was saying about this article, and by the way, link for this can be found in the description, I feel like people are taking it the wrong way. Like, people are getting excited about it, and they're like, oh, there's a chance that they're pushing for it. They're pushing for it. They're pushing for it. But when you've been around the Fight Night community as long as I've been, there's a bit of skepticism with that. Hope I said that correctly. And the reason I'm skeptical about it is because as far as I've been seeing in terms of articles and comments that's been coming from people at EA regarding the new Fight Night, the thought of pushing for it and the wanting the revival of the series is fairly common. So it's not anything new. And I'm not trying to be the guy who just comes out here and says, you know, stepping on people's hopes and dreams. But what I don't want to do is give people false hope. That's what I don't want to do. And I feel like as a person who's been posting Fight Night for so long, it is my responsibility to let you guys know if there's any type of update or any news regarding a new Fight Night. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the article. It's a bit long, and by a bit long I mean it's like 2 or 3 minutes, so you could go ahead and skip ahead like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll give my thoughts on what was said. Esports has a long history in combat sports games, and the release of UFC 4 is just the latest. In an interview with Dexero, I hope I'm saying the name of the website correctly, creative director Brian Hayes revealed internally he and others are pushing for a Fight Night return. Now, Brian Hayes is the creative director for Fight Night Champion, the game that we're currently playing. So, to a lot of people, he is a very big deal, and I'm not saying he's not a big deal, but I'm also know as a creative director, your role isn't exactly determining what games are being made. To continue on with the article, Fight Night was the biggest boxing game around back in the day. It was a place where the heavyweights collided, new careers were formed, and a journey to the big time could be forged for your created character. However, their 2011 title, Fight Night Champion, was the developer's last foray into the boxing scene. In 2020, 9 years on, certainly heavyweight boxing has been put back on the map. The division has some of the best boxers in a generation, like Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, who will both be available to play with in the next UFC game. Joshua is the poster boy of the UK scene and a battering ram, while Fury has managed to attain mainstream appeal even across the pond, landing multi-appearance deals with the WWE. So could a Fight Night return be on the cards? It makes sense in terms of appealing to a casual audience to have these boxers included. However, many have been wondering why were they picked and and what it means for the future of Fight Night. In an exclusive interview with Dexero, Hayes told us, at the end of the day, we want to put fighters in the game that more people want to play with as much as possible. Now, there's no guarantee that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua are going to be them, but they're pretty popular heavyweight boxers, and heavyweight boxing is certainly making a resurgence these days. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're used quite often as well. He added, I get Twitter DMs fairly consistently asking me if there's a fight night. When is Fight Night? Obviously, I have fond memories and a long history with the Fight Night franchise. Internally, I have banged the drums as much as I can, but I'm just one man. Not that I'm the only one. There's other people besides me that are banging the drum also. There's a lot of things that go into kicking off another iteration of Fight Night, but I will keep banging the drum as long as I have arms to bang and drums to bang them with. He made clear that he's virtually powerless in terms of making a decision on that front, but will definitely support a revival of the game. Whether or not that will come to fruition is unknown. But in the meantime, we're getting a few of the biggest boxing stars in UFC 4. That will have to do for now. UFC 4 releases on August 14th on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC platforms. Now, if you guys want to read the article once again for yourselves or go over any of the details along with me, go into the link in the description, pop it open into a new tab, or come back to it after you finish listening to my thoughts on this. So, from what I've seen, the Fight Night community has been in a drought so long that it will take any type of news and just kind of blow it out of proportion. And then the drought continues. It's kind of like flirting with a girl and you want her to be your girl or your girlfriend or whatever, but you're in the friend zone. The chance of you getting a new Fight Night is very slim. It's almost like non-existent at this point, right? So you can't take flirting as a sign that this girl is into you, is essentially what I'm saying. You're still in the friend zone. She will still put her hand on your shoulder and be like, yeah, buddy. And then that's when the hurt comes in. So to prevent the hurt, I'll say this. Wait for the cold, hard facts to come in. Wait until when you shoot your shot and she says, yes, I want you to be this, or this is, or she hits you with the, what are we, right? Then you know you could go ahead and make that statement as to, oh, we're together. And it's the same thing with a new Fight Night. When you see a tweet, a trailer, an official announcement, an official tweet, that's something to get excited over. Until then, gossip and rumors and speculation, to me at least, is just that. Gossip, speculation, and rumors. So if you see it on Reddit, if you see it on Twitter from people like tweeting out fake game covers or getting comments from this boxing personality or this person, it's not something to get excited over. And don't play into a falsehood, as I like to say. There's been so many comments made by this person or that person with some type of clout or some type of status that it paints this picture towards people where it's like something to get excited about. It's not. They're just a person who happens to be interested in the same thing you're interested into. And also, they are just a person, just like you. They may have more popularity than you, and they may be more well-known, but at the end of the day, their opinion is just their opinion, or what they say doesn't really it doesn't hold much value until it's a cold hard fact. So that's my opinion on it. I'm not saying it's wrong to get excited. I'm not saying it's wrong to get your hopes up. And I think the fact that there's constant discussions about certain things is certainly healthy for the community. But at the same time, I've been around the block too long to be sitting here yo, this is gonna be it, bro. Like, this guy tweeted this. I like, there's a good chance. Like, nah, I've been around too long, man. Like, you fall for something once, and then it's okay to take that L. You know what I mean? It's okay to take the L because the L is a lesson. But then it's fine as long as you don't fall for it again. But if you keep falling for it, I'm not too sure what to say about that. And like, it's not just this article that I see generate buzz. I was on Twitch one day and I was streaming, and then no, I wasn't streaming. I was in Abs' stream, and there was something on like the EA help forum where it's like if you type in like Fight Night Round 5 or something. Yeah, I think if you type in Fight Night Round 5 into game help, there'll be a little category for the game, and guys were getting excited saying, "Oh, this could be the works of a new Fight Night." I was just in the chat like, yeah, don't know about that one. Like, if you type in enough things into a search bar, eventually it gets its own category. So that's how I was looking at that. And I find the discussions that's had around them like healthy for the community as a whole, but like unhealthy because I feel like we're just talking about nothing essentially. So I think this was a fairly well-written article. I think it was a well-titled article because most of the articles nowadays are just clickbaits. But this was actually pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you maybe learned something in regards to, you know, my opinion, just maybe some clarity being brought to this article from how it was read. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave your follow me on Twitter and Twitch. All that stuff can be found in the description. Anyway, it's been your boy, Fighting His Finest, the Sofa Commentator, and I'm off this. Peace.